Constipated early in the morning? Maybe the real problem is why you're not eating for breakfast. Today, I'll show you exactly what to include to get your bowels moving naturally and effortlessly. Let me know when you're ready to send the next part. If you often feel bloated, heavy, or like your digestion takes too long to kick in, your first meal of the day might be working against you. But don't worry, no magic formulas or hard-to-find ingredients here. In this video, I'll show you 9 foods that help your gut work better, and you can start adding them to your breakfast right away. They're simple, tasty, and actually effective. And the best part? At the end, I'll share 2 powerful combos for those who want fast results. Stick with me, because after this, you might never look at breakfast the same way again. Food 1. Papaya with flax seeds. Papaya is almost a symbol of a well-functioning gut, and that's no coincidence. This tropical fruit is rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber, which help add bulk and moisture to your stool, making it easier to pass. But the real secret lies in papain, an enzyme found in papaya that aids digestion and stimulates bowel movement. And here's how to boost that effect even more. Add a teaspoon of ground flax seeds. When hydrated, flax seeds form a gel-like substance in the gut that softens transit and supports the growth of good bacteria. Studies, like the one published in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition, show that the combination of fiber and bioactive compounds like papain improves both the frequency and consistency of bowel movements. A tip for you: eat papaya early in the morning, preferably on an empty stomach or with some oats. Sprinkle the ground flax seeds on top, and if you like, finish it off with a drizzle of honey. Just avoid pairing it with milk or coffee right after. They can interfere with the enzyme's action. Food 2. Rolled oats or oat bran. Oats are one of the most complete foods for gut health. Rich in soluble fiber, especially beta-glucans, oats form a gel-like substance in the digestive tract that helps keep stool moist and eases its passage through the intestines. On top of that, oats serve as fuel for your microbiota. In other words, they nourish the good bacteria that support regular bowel movements. Studies published in the British Journal of Nutrition show that daily oat consumption improves bowel function, reduces transit time, and increases that light, unbloated feeling. But here's an important reminder: the less processed the oats, the better. Oat bran, for example, contains even more fiber than regular rolled oats. A tip for you: soak your oats for a few hours before eating, especially if you're using flakes. That helps with digestion and enhances the benefits for your gut. You can make overnight oats with chopped fruit, or just mix them with papaya, banana, or plain yogurt for a simple, quick, and effective breakfast. Food 3. Soaked dried prunes. Dried prunes are one of the most effective natural laxatives you can add to your breakfast, and the best part, they're gentle on the gut. They're rich in insoluble fiber and also contain a natural sugar called sorbitol, which draws water into the intestines and helps soften the stool. The effect is mild but very effective. A study published in Alimentary Pharmacology and Therapeutics showed that daily prune consumption is actually more effective than psyllium for cases of mild to moderate constipation, thanks to this powerful combination of fiber and sorbitol. The key is in how you prepare the prunes. Here's a tip for you: soak 3 to 5 dried prunes in half a glass of water overnight and eat them in the morning, along with the water. This rehydrates the fruit, activates the sorbitol, and boosts its effect on your gut. You can eat them as is, mix them with oats, or blend them with banana and warm water for a gentle smoothie. Try it for 3 days in a row and feel the difference. Food 4. Soaked chia seeds. Chia may be a small seed, but when it comes to relieving constipation, it's a quiet powerhouse. These tiny seeds are incredibly rich in fiber, especially soluble fiber, and can absorb up to 12 times their weight in water. Once hydrated, they form a thick gel that helps lubricate the intestinal tract, making it easier for stool to pass and reducing the need to strain. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology found that regular chia consumption improves intestinal transit time and increases bowel movement frequency, especially when paired with proper hydration. But here's the key: chia needs to be soaked before you eat it. A tip for you: Add 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to half a glass of water or plant-based milk and let it sit for at least 30 minutes, or overnight if you prefer convenience. In the morning, you can use that gel in a smoothie, mix it with fruit, or even spoon it over some tapioca. Not only does it get your gut moving, but it also helps you feel fuller to start your day right. Food 5. Kiwi. Kiwi may be small, but it makes a big difference when it comes to constipation. This fruit is packed with both soluble and insoluble fiber, and it contains an enzyme called actinidin that helps digest proteins and stimulates intestinal movement. Plus, kiwi is a good source of vitamin C, which indirectly helps hydrate the intestines and support healthy transit. A study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that eating 2 kiwis a day significantly improves the frequency and quality of bowel movements in adults with functional constipation. And the best part? It's super easy to include in your routine. Here's a tip for you. Eat kiwi with the skin. Yes, really. That's where most of the fiber is. Just wash the fruit well and slice it thinly. If eating the skin isn't for you, no problem. It still works without it. Try eating 2 kiwis first thing in the morning, either on their own or mixed with other fruits. It's a natural laxative that also refreshes. Food 6. Fresh or dried fig. Figs are naturally rich in fiber and offer a gentle, steady effect on the digestive system. Each fig contains a solid dose of soluble fiber, which forms a gel in the digestive tract, along with insoluble fiber that adds bulk to your stool. This dual action stimulates bowel movements and makes elimination easier. A study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Gastroenterology found that daily consumption of dried figs significantly improved constipation symptoms, including frequency, stool consistency, and the feeling of complete evacuation. What's great is that figs work well whether fresh or dried. The key is consistency. Here's a tip for you. Add 2 fresh figs to your breakfast, along with oats or other fruits. If you're using dried figs, soak them for a few hours before eating. That activates the fiber and supports digestion. You can even blend them with warm water and banana to create a natural, delicious cream that gets your gut moving early in the day. Food 7. Orange with pulp. Oranges are a classic, affordable fruit that can do a lot for your gut, as long as you eat them the right way. They're rich in soluble fiber, especially pectin, which helps keep stool hydrated and stimulates peristaltic movements. But what really makes the difference is the pulp, those visible fibers left behind after squeezing the juice. That's where most of the benefits are for anyone dealing with constipation. Studies like the one published in the Journal of Medicinal Food show that eating the whole orange, not just drinking the juice, is linked to significant improvements in bowel regularity. Here's a tip for you. Instead of drinking just the juice, eat the whole orange with the pulp, either as a snack or alongside other fruits at breakfast. If you want to change things up, chop the whole orange and mix it with oats and honey. It turns into a simple yet powerful fruit salad. Avoid straining the juice, because the part you usually discard is exactly what helps your gut work better. Food 8. Ripe mango. Mango is a delicious tropical fruit and a powerful ally against constipation. It's rich in soluble fiber and contains bioactive compounds like polyphenol and natural enzymes that support digestion and promote healthy intestinal transit. A study published in Molecular Nutrition and Food Research compared mango consumption to isolated fiber supplements, and the results were surprising. Mango was more effective at relieving constipation and also helped balance the gut microbiota. Plus, thanks to its natural sweetness and juiciness, mango helps hydrate the intestines and makes it easier to form and pass stool, reducing the strain during bowel movements. Here's a tip for you. Go for fully ripe mangoes that are sweet and soft. You can enjoy a generous slice for breakfast, either on its own or combined with other fruits like papaya and banana. And if you want something even more functional, blend mango with a bit of water and some soaked chia seeds. It makes a delicious smoothie that can get your gut moving within hours. Food 9. Pineapple. Pineapple is refreshing, flavorful, and a true natural stimulant for the digestive system. It contains bromelain, an enzyme that helps break down proteins and supports overall digestion. This enzymatic action, combined with the fruit's high water content and soluble fiber, makes pineapple especially effective in relieving constipation. According to a study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, bromelain also helps reduce mild intestinal inflammation, which promotes smoother, more comfortable bowel movements. Pineapple also has a mild diuretic effect, which helps flush out toxins and keep the body in balance, especially important for those dealing with bloating and frequent constipation. Here's a tip for you. Include 2 slices of fresh pineapple in your breakfast, preferably with a bit of mint on top. It also aids digestion. You can eat it as is or blend it with water and ice for a natural juice. Just don't strain it so you keep the fiber. Ideally, have it on an empty stomach to get the full digestive benefits. If you've made it this far, you now have a powerful list of fruits that can truly help your gut work naturally and regularly. Let's do a quick recap. We talked about papaya with flaxseed, oats, soaked dried prunes, chia seeds, kiwi, figs, whole oranges with pulp, mango, and pineapple. Each has a different function, but they all share one goal: helping your body work with you, not against you. Now, 2 bonus tips to boost all of this. First, start your day by drinking a big glass of warm water with a few drops of lemon. It helps wake up your digestive system. And second, combine at least 2 of these fruits in your breakfast. The mix of fiber, enzymes, and hydration creates an even stronger effect. If any of these tips make sense to you, try them out tomorrow and come back to the comments to tell me how it went. And of course, if this video helped you in any way, share it with someone who's also struggling with constipation. See you in the next one. Until then.